Hi there. Today we're taking a look at Data Hub support in Boomi Companion. Boomi Companion is our suite of AI agent skills that allow third-party agents like Claude Code or OpenAI Codex to interact with the Boomi platform. They can build things, test things, and go through the whole development lifecycle. Why Data Hub? Let's start by looking at where Data Hub fits and what its value is. If you think about a traditional direct connection model across even a small IT landscape, you wind up with a lot of different connections. If you have 8 different systems, the number of connections you need to maintain grows exponentially. With Data Hub, it serves as a centralized, governed intermediary between all of those systems. You only need to maintain the connection between each system in Data Hub. What we'll cover in this video is a demo scenario where Claude Code builds out a net new integration plus Data Hub design. Demo environment. Here we have the standard Boomi Companion starting template, with customizations already in place. In this scenario, the preferred connections have been configured. It will reuse the existing SAP connection, the existing Salesforce connection, and it has been given information about a disconnector for the scenario we'll work through. The goal is to build a Data Hub design that connects all 3 systems, SAP, Salesforce, and file exports. This environment also includes example export payloads from each source system. This is all demo data. There is an example file export that represents output from an operations team, an account record export from Salesforce, contact records from Salesforce, and a couple of SAP tables with customer and account data in the classic SAP format. That is the starting point for this Boomi Companion session. An existing template workspace and a set of reference payloads pulled directly from the target systems. The prompt. Our customer and account data is scattered across SAP, Salesforce, and a scheduled file export from our ops team. Find our existing preferred connections and reuse those. Build a Data Hub plus integration solution that masters the data from those systems into golden records. Populate a few dozen initial records so that we can review those, including some from each source. Test your work, and remember to make it good. From here, Boomi Companion goes off and starts building. Loading skills and planning. Boomi Companion begins by loading the preferred connections file. This file can be modified as needed and can be set to apply to a specific workspace or across all new workspaces. Next, it loads the Data Hub skill to understand what capabilities are available there. Then it loads the integration skill to understand what is available on that front. From here, it may ask a few clarifying questions before it starts building. We will come back to review the output once it is complete. Building the models and pipelines. At this stage, Boomi Companion has built out models for accounts and contacts. It has found the existing source IDs at the account level and will reuse those rather than create duplicates. It now understands that it needs to go through the Data Hub initial load lifecycle to get records into the system. It processes one source at a time. It completes the initial load for one source, then moves to the next. Once data is loaded, it builds additional integration processes to query and verify the results. What is notable here is that Boomi Companion is actively working through the merging and quarantining of records across multiple systems. It ran through the initial loads for all source systems. In some cases, records matched and were merged. In other cases, records were quarantined. That is the expected behavior. When a potential match exists, but the confidence is not high enough to merge automatically, the record goes into quarantine for review. There is a clear and deliberate build process happening as Boomi Companion works toward the end of its design. Results summary. Boomi Companion and Claude have completed their work. The output is a Boomi Data Hub plus integration solution, organized in a project folder. It includes 2 new golden record models, 3 integration processes, and golden record data populated from the actual source systems. Some records merged cleanly. Others were quarantined as intended. Let's take a look at what was built. Reviewing golden records in Data Hub. Here are the MDM demo contact records that were loaded. Each record is detailed and includes references to other Data Hub golden records. The contact record links out to the corresponding account golden records, which establishes a relationship across models within Data Hub. The account records are also in place. Boomi Companion built out the MDM demo account model, defined all the fields, mapped them to the sources, and configured the match rules. Reviewing the model match rules. The match rules are configured to first match on country. If the country matches, it then runs a name similarity match. This two-condition approach reduces false positives and ensures records are only merged when there is strong confidence. Let's now look at the integration processes. SAP integration process. For the SAP integration, Boomi Companion reused the existing Boomi for SAP connection. It mapped the SAP data into the newly created batch account Data Hub profile. There is a cross-reference table function included here, which is used to normalize the different formats of country names coming from SAP. That is a deliberate and well-considered design choice. Salesforce integration process. For Salesforce, Boomi Companion built out the connectivity by reusing the existing Salesforce connection and creating net new maps. It reused the same country cross-reference table to handle normalization of those fields, keeping the approach consistent across sources. It also added routing logic to handle records differently when an email address is not present. File export integration process. For the file export from the operations team, Boomi Companion fed the data in as a message step. It could also be configured as a disconnector, but in this environment, there is no local runtime to pick up the file directly. The same country normalization mechanism is reused here, maintaining consistency across all three pipelines. This entire build took Claude approximately 45 minutes. It is a detailed design across multiple systems, built from a single, fairly open-ended prompt. Boomi Companion had to work through technical decisions and resolve issues along the way, which it handled effectively. That was Boomi Integration and Boomi Data Hub, built and operated by Boomi Companion. Thanks for watching.